Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you how to achieve 4 different heatless braided hairstyles that are perfect for back to school. I'm wearing the last one that I'm going to show you right now, and you will see the others as we progress into the video, so let's just get started. So the first hairstyle is called a rope braid, and you just want to start out with all of these by brushing or combing out your hair to make sure it is free of tangles, and then gather all of your hair over to one side and split it into 2 sections like you would for a fishtail braid, but this is not a fishtail braid. And then take one of the sections and begin twisting it, and pay attention to the direction you twist it. So in this case, I'm twisting it around itself tightly towards my face, and I'm just going to do this obviously all the way down. And then hold on to that section somehow. I just chose to put it in my mouth because that's how I can hold on to it, but you don't have to do that. And then take the other section and twist it towards your face again, or just the same direction as the other one, and twist it very tightly. And then once you have both of your sections twisted, since they're both twisted towards your face, you're going to wrap them around each other in the opposite direction. So I'm wrapping them around each other away from my face, if that makes sense. And I'm just trying to wrap as tightly as possible to get the best effect. And I'm wrapping them in the direction away from my face, like I said. Hopefully that makes sense. And then I'm going to tie it off at the end with an elastic, and you get that cool rope looking effect. I think this looks really cool, and it's very different from just a normal braid. And then the second one is called the half up Frenchie because it's a half up French braid basically. So just comb all of your hair over the top of your head, and then grab a small section and just separate it into 3. And then you're going to begin French braiding. So if you don't know how to French braid, it's like a normal braid, but you incorporate more hair into it from the sides. So before you put a side section over the middle, grab a piece of hair and add it to the side section. There are more detailed tutorials if you don't know how. So continue French braiding until the end of your braid is about level with the top of your ear. And then you're just going to grab an elastic and tie off the little ponytail of the hair that was braided. So that's what that looks like. And another way that you can do this style is to take out the elastic, well actually just decide how you want to do it beforehand, and then continue braiding the little ponytail regularly all the way down. Don't incorporate any more hair into a French braid, just braid it regularly with the hair that you already have, and then you just get a little braided thing going on at the end. So that is what that one looks like. So you have 2 different options with this hairstyle. And then the third one is called the 2-headed snake braid, and I actually just learned about the snake braid pretty recently. So basically just grab a small section of hair from near the front of your face, and it helps if you have a middle or close to middle part, then split it up into 3 and begin to just braid normally almost all the way down. So this doesn't involve French braiding, but it can get a little bit tricky to perfect, but it's really not hard. So just braid the small section normally all the way down. And then you have 3 little pieces at the end. So hold on to the middle piece in one hand, and then grab the 2 side pieces in the other hand, however you ended up with. And then hold on to the middle piece and push the side pieces up to the top until you can't push them any further. So this middle piece is just hanging down. And then you're going to begin to pull that big chunk of hair that you get at the top down until you see this cool snake pattern emerge. It's winding back and forth over the middle piece, and then you just want to adjust it to your preference. It can be a little tricky, like I said, just to adjust it so you get that winding back and forth pattern. And then once you're happy with it, just tie it off at the end of where the side pieces end, and you get that snaky look. And then do the same exact thing on the other side. So again, just take a piece of hair close to your face, about 1-inch section, and then split it up into 3 and braid it normally almost all the way down. Then take the 2 side pieces and push them up while holding on to the center piece. Haha, word, that didn't make sense. Sorry, just ignore what I just said. And then push them up and then pull them down again until you get the snake effect, and then tie it off, and now you have 2 little snake braids. So just pull them around to the back of your head and join them together with an elastic, and this hairstyle is pretty much done. I think that the snake braid looks really cool. And it really isn't that hard. It's just normal braid but modified. So that is what that looks like. And then the last hairstyle that I'm going to show you today is the edgy braided pony, and that picture that I drew is really bad, so just ignore that. But basically just start picking up a section of hair from the front/crown of your head with a comb, just like you would if you were doing a poof or something, about that much, and then take a teasing comb and tease that section from the bottom, or back comb it, whatever you like to call it. And you just want a lot of volume on the top. So once you have that section teased, pin it down, and then you can just kind of fiddle with it to make it look a little more natural. And then gather the rest of your hair up into a ponytail, a pretty high ponytail, and you want the rest of your hair to be tight to your head, but the top to be like volumized and poofy. And then obviously just put in a hair elastic. And then you're going to tease your ponytail, so just pick up small sections of hair and start back combing and teasing them, and you want this to look rough and messy. So the more volume the better, until you get to a certain point. That's probably too much, but you want it to look something like this when you're done teasing. And then split up your teased and abused pony into 3, and then just braid it normally, but don't do it tight, just kind of braid it loosely until you get to the bottom and tie a little elastic. And then pull your hair tie down past the end of the braid and begin pulling apart the pieces of the braid to make it look fuller and thicker. And then take your teasing comb again if you want and just run it up the sides of the braid to make it look rougher. And you can do this for any of the hairstyles obviously, but I think it's the most important for the last one. Just spray it with hairspray, because I find that when I tease my hair I really need to hairspray it. And then that is it for the 4th hairstyle, and on to the outro. So that is it for the 4 easy heatless braided hairstyles that are perfect for back to school. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and as always, leave requests and just random thoughts in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!